What's up, everybody? Why are breakups so painful? Why? From an energetic perspective, there's two roles, for the most part, when a breakup happens in a relationship. Now, I'm talking more about a romantic relationship, but this can be a friendship, this could be a family breakup, whatever it is. But specifically for romantic relationships, but apply it how you see fit. So there's the person who breaks up with the other person, and the breaker-upper isn't getting their needs met. It's that simple. And oftentimes, the person who is more codependent in the relationship, who gets broken up with, who gets surprised by the breakup, or who is more needing the relationship, they are the ones that need to address their self-worth issues more. So this is what happens. The one person breaks up because their needs aren't being met. The other person has what we call heartbreak because of those underlying self-worth issues. Now, a lot of the times, the person with the subconscious self-worth issues will try and do nice things for the person when they get the energetic sense that the relationship is ending. They get more needy. Maybe they take the person out to dinner more. Maybe they are more flexible than they usually are. But this kind of hammers the nail in the coffin, if you will, because the person whose needs aren't being met feels even more pain because they see you trying harder and harder, but they feel worse and worse because their needs are still not being met. So they're seeing more and more the futility of the relationship. So a lot of the times, again, the person who gets duped or broken up with, whatever you want to call it, feels so bad. It's not so much at all really because of the other person. It's really because there's no choice for them. They're being asked and they're being forced to a certain degree to look at issues of their own lack of self-worth that have been brushed, whether consciously or unconsciously, beneath the surface of their energetic makeup. So again, we like to make it about the other person. We like to say, oh my God, like they did this to me. They're making me feel heartbroken. They broke my heart. Or again, from the other side, they weren't enough, or they didn't fuck me well enough, or whatever. But like, the thing is, at the end of the day, it's really not about the other person. It's really about, again, usually these two main categories. Number one, someone with lower self-worth who has that triggered by a breakup. That's why it's so painful. You're coming to the core self-worth or lack of thereof self-worth emotions that you've been suppressing. Or number two, the painful reality that your needs have not been met, usually by parental figures, and then you attract a mate, a relationship where that same inability to meet your needs happens again, and it's super, super painful. Not only to break up with a person, but again, to go about a relationship where supposedly they love you and they care about you and they're doing all these nice things for you, but they can't meet your needs because they're not the kind of person that's a compatible fit for your needs being met. Does this make sense? I got called to do this video, so I hope this helps in some way if you're going through a breakup, or even if you look back and you're like, oh my gosh, that makes a lot more sense in my relationships because I made it all about this other person, when ultimately it only has to do with you and your growth and expansion. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you very soon in the next video. Bye. Peace.